welcome back to Girls Overheard. Here's what's coming up in today's episodes.
And guess what I'm going to buy?
What?
A dry robe. I love this so much.
Two together. That's
I love
so
this
fun.
so much.
33. 33 was us talking about salmon DNA facials, and in one TikTok,
which is an interesting thing, and should have done well.
But we said, Jizz.
Hello, girlies.
Hi.
I had a great sleep last night in a normal bed.
Oh my God, tell us about your camp.
I've been camper vanning.
Dora the Explorer.
Actually, by the way, I love it.
It was so
I was literally like that to Fraser. Get the house in the market, sell the house, we're going to buy a camper van.
Oh my God, are you doing that new life?
New life.
You could live in that.
Free spirit.
100%.
Do you know, honestly, right, so the reason why I got the camper van is my mum turned 60 yesterday. Mm-hmm. Happy birthday, Karen.
Happy birthday, Karen.
Happy birthday. She's our number one fan, and she had her birthday yesterday, and I was like, what do you do for somebody's 60th? I feel as if like there's a weird thing that happens when you get older that you then need to be the magic maker for your parents.
Yep.
So they do all the stuff for you.
Passed.
Yep, the torch. I literally felt the baton like that, right? Now it is time. You need to be the magic maker for your parents' special birthdays, which doesn't happen when you're like, I don't know, what age would I have been? 12 when my mum was 40. That was not my role.
Yeah, it's like at your 21st is probably where it gets passed.
Yep.
And now it's your turn.
So then I had to be the magic maker. So I thought, what do we do for her birthday? Like, she goes on holidays quite often, quite lucky that way. She's always going to Lanzarote and stuff. She's going to Valencia and her yoga retreat and all that. She's got things planned. What do you do for someone's birthday? I was like, she loves the cold water therapy, loves being outdoors. Why don't I go and get a camper van?
That's such a good idea.
Which, by the way, I have to say, I booked it through Staycation Scotland. Do you remember that started in lockdown? Staycation Scotland came on like Instagram in lockdown. They had 2 camper vans.
Did they?
Yeah, I think they might have followed both of us.
Oh, I can't remember.
I've kind of just followed the journey because they show like that. I find it fascinating. See the way that everything like folds down and there's a kitchen and all that in it. It's amazing.
Compact.
It's a VW camper van, right? So anyway, I'd followed them in lockdown. They started at the end. The girl's name who owns the business, her name's Jules. I don't know if it's her and someone else, but it's only really Jules I've spoken to. She started it in lockdown, had 2 camper vans. And at the time she was like, oh, people were saying like, that's never going to take off. Like, what a weird thing to get into, like stick to your day job. She's like, I've got 17 in the fleet now.
It's amazing.
Actually, I love how amazing is that that's just went from strength to strength.
And do you know what? Whoever said that to her was so wrong, because it is the most like, everyone wants to have a shot at doing that. As soon as you talk about that, people are like, oh my God, I've always wanted to do that.
Yeah.
Especially in Scotland, there's so many places to go.
Yeah, and
So
places that aren't even that far away.
Exactly.
Is it VW camper as in like the old school, like hippie kind of one? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Not the old school one.
Yeah.
So from the outside, it just looks like a normal kind of, well, not normal, but it looks like a van.
Right.
But it's got the roller door and you go inside it. It's got like the Volkswagen seats that fully rotate, and it's got the bench at the back that then folds down into a bed, and the top thing goes up, and that's got like another bit to sleep in up there. It's very cool. I loved it. So we got it on Monday, and we actually did a wee recce in it with the kids on Monday night.
Where did you stay that night?
Luss.
Luss.
It was quite last minute trying to get booked into campsites. I didn't want to go too far away just in case like the weather was bad, and like I've never driven anything bigger than like a 4x4, so I was going, how am I going to manage driving this?
Yeah.
And I would imagine going somewhere like 2 hours away and being like, I'm hating this drive.
Yeah.
Did you feel really high up?
Yeah, but I loved it.
Did you?
Oh my God.
She had to drive stick.
I drove stick.
Oh.
Yep, back in. It was brilliant. I loved it. So we went to the wee recce on the first night, went to the last campsite, which was great. It's fully electric. You don't even need to hook into anything.
So does that charge when you drive?
It's got a solar panel and it's got a lithium battery in it.
Oh, right, okay.
So you could actually be fully off grid. You didn't need to book in anywhere.
Yeah.
But we did. So we hooked it all up, whatever. It's got like a stove, like an induction hob and all that. And a wee fridge and all this kind of stuff. So we just took like loads of beds in. Kids slept up the stairs. Me and Fraser slept downstairs. Got up in the morning, took Charlie's football.
Wait, so you did this as like did you do like a rehearsal
A
the night
rehearsal.
before? Right, okay.
Only because, right, I was like, you know, my mum's like, she is safety conscious.
Yes.
And I felt like it was easier saying to her, this is what we're going to do, knowing that I'd done it and it was safe.
Yeah.
Can you imagine I rocked up at the campsite and it was full of pure maniacs?
Yeah.
But it was actually not. It was loads of families and stuff like that, so it was good. So anyway, we did that the first night on Monday, overnight. Went and get like a wee dinner and stuff like that down at like the Luss village. So we did the village rest.
Luss is just a dream, isn't it?
Very cute.
I still don't know where Luss is. Did we go to Luss?
Yeah. No, we went to Balmaha.
We went to Balmaha.
So this is like 35 minutes the other side of the loch.
Luss is beautiful.
Loch.
It's like the nicest bit.
Right,
Loch
okay.
Lomond. This is the other side. So we went there, and then the next day she had appointments all day. I was like, oh my God, I need her to be like available as soon as possible because I've obviously hired this by the day. So I've phoned and cancelled our lash appointment, rescheduled it to today. I was like, I'm coming to get you, pack a bag. But I did I gave her like a list of things like pajamas, leggings, top, toothbrush, face wash, all that. And then I was like, have you got a first aid kit? And she's like, what do I need a first aid kit for? I was like, don't ask any questions. She was like, have you got rubber gloves, by the way, like marigold? She's like, why do I need them? I just kept throwing her off the scent, like all these random things. And then she was saying to me, she was like, Ashley, I don't know what this is, right? But all I'll say is, remember, I really don't like heights. So I'm terrified. If this is going to be something with heights, I'm terrified. I was like, look, Mum, the kids are buzzing to give you this present. See, even if you don't like it, you're going to have to just pretend. So she was terrified. Up the walls.
You should have done what we did for your hen and like drove her to like some bungee jumping place or something.
That's
like that.
what she was doing.
But I did think about this, right? I did think about this, and then I was like, you drove me to a campsite.
Yeah.
Imagine me driving her to the campsite, but that is actually what we're doing. And her being like, oh, good, Jen, where's the lodge? So we did that. I rocked up round the corner, like balloons out the window and all that. And yeah, it was funny. It was good.
And was she buzzing?
She never realised what it was at first. She thought she was just getting picked up to go somewhere by somebody. She was like, I never even realised it was you that was driving it.
Yeah.
And then obviously she came in and I was like, we're sleeping in this tonight.
She
loved
so
it.
It is beautiful.
So you drove up on the night and then was it nice? Did you get like a wee campfire and all
that?
Yeah,
we sat out with the deck chairs out or the wee camp chairs out. And then I put our balloons outside and like 3 people went by and they were like, oh my God, happy 60th. And she was like, stop, people are just so nice. So she was crying.
Obviously.
And then the next day we got up, get ready. We get like showered and all that there because there's like an actual communal facility you can go in and use. So we got a shower. We went round the other side of the loch and went to Mallorca Bay, which is just at like Balmaha.
Yep.
And then our friend arrived at Elaine as a wee surprise. So she literally walked up and like tapped the window and she's like,
well
oh my God.
done making that magic. That's perfect.
They went and did a wee dip in the water and then I made this bacon rolls with brioche rolls.
Core memory.
It was very good.
Stunning.
Toasted marshmallows.
Oh, very cute.
I would be so up for doing that, by the way, if we could get a van.
We could definitely do the 3 of us in one van.
Yeah. But we could literally, are you allowed to take it out of the country?
You can take it wherever you want.
So could we hire it by the day? To like, do you know where I want to go? Oh my God, right. So I saw this place. Do you ever do this, right, where you find something on TikTok and it's like somebody's holiday or something like that and you go, oh my God, I want to do that. 2 minutes later, you're literally pricing it up.
Oh yeah.
You get to the whole stage and then you just go, oh, just leave it and just shut the laptop and that's it. Well, I saw one that was called, the place is called Zip World in Wales. It's North Wales.
Oh, great.
And I'm not even joking, right? So you get harnessed up.
Oh God.
You get put like you're flying and you go right over the quarry.
I've seen this.
Oh my God, it's so fast. It actually said 2 hours of fun. I'm like, surely you're not going for 2 hours.
No, but
imagine I'd be like, I'm a bit bored now.
Yeah.
Still zip lining. Where are we going?
Your face is pure, your mouth's pure dry.
G-force.
But it looked so fun. You can take kids on it. Marcus wouldn't be tall enough, but Oliver would have been.
Oh my God.
So I was looking at it for us and then I thought I'll just wait until the 2 of them are big enough. But we're big enough.
We're big enough.
We could do it.
We're big adults. We can do what we want.
We could do what we want because no one can tell you no.
And you book, if we had a camper van, we'd be fine. They've got lodges and all that, and they've got wee like glamping pods. But
you could genuinely see this van though. You could genuinely just pull it in LA by.
Yeah.
There is nothing.
Are you allowed to do that though?
Some places you're not.
Because it's some
so
places
Loch Lomond, you need to have a permit, right?
Yeah.
But see, really, who's going to check?
Who's gonna know?
And also, see if you get chapped at like 4 a.m, you could be like, I'm about to go and climb somewhere. I'm parking up for the day.
Yeah.
Prove it.
Climbing that little tiny mountain over there.
Prove that I'm staying here.
Prove
like,
that I'm sleeping.
Prove that I'm sleeping. I'm awake. I'm literally just stopping.
Because during lockdown, did the people who lived like on that NC 500 though not start getting pure mad at everybody because people were like basically dumping their shit buckets and stuff?
Oh, that's horrible.
That's awful.
That's not
the bad
great.
bit. That's the only thing about a lay-by. You need to squat.
Oh, that's true. There's no toilet in it. That is the only thing. But then
it's part of the fun.
24 hour as is a thing. You could just pull in somewhere.
Yeah,
it's absolutely fine. But yeah, I highly recommend. It was really, really good.
Yeah.
Can we just book that? Can we just do it?
Yeah, why not? I literally said to them when I dropped the keys off today.
Drive
well, they're actually selling the one that I was in today. I was like, how much are you selling it for? Because I really, really like it. I would love it.
How much are you selling it for? Hoping that they'll say like 100 quid.
I know.
I'll take it. Come on.
Would you do it for £2? Would you do it for £2? Would you do it as a goodwill gesture? It was so good. Her name was Summer. All the fleet have girl names.
Lovely.
Oh, I love that.
It's really cute. So Summer, Piper got sold last week. but they've just got 2 new ones today. And they
They're
actually
gonna
do the
get
full
called.
rig out of them. So I was like, you need to put a time lapse of that online.
100%.
I would literally, that would be right up there for me with watching extreme carpet cleaning.
Yeah.
By the way, I actually do watch the transformations of like Ford Transit vans.
Yep.
People do it quite a lot. They'll just buy like quite a shit van and make it amazing, like your pure dream kitchen inside.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
You should do that as well.
So good. But no, I highly recommend, guys. And do you know what? The weather was absolutely shit.
Makes it all the fun, though.
Terrible. But it was enjoyable. And do you know the thing is as well, see the pressure of going, I don't really think about my hair, makeup. You just literally live in leggings. And guess what I'm going to buy?
What?
A dry robe. I'm going to be a dry robe wanker.
Dry robe wanker.
Is a dry robe literally just like a big hoodie?
But it's like a
Yeah.
big massive parka with a fleece lining. So see if you go and do like a wee dip in the water, you can literally come back out and put that on straight away.
I like the
Like a towel.
TikToks of people slagging people with dry robes, but and it's like
Yeah, same.
when they see them in Marks and Spencer's wearing them, like, why are you wearing that in here?
Yep.
Why is that?
And also, I hate to say it, see if you're wearing a dry robe out in public, you stink like campfire.
I'm going
Yeah.
I thought that. I thought they looked like
see
they
the amount
smell.
of people, I'm like that, you literally stink like campfire, which is fine, but not on Home Bargains.
Yeah, it's no one.
There's a time and a place.
Time and a place for the dry robe.
Did you
but I
make a
do want-
fire?
No, because I had a little gas campfire.
Oh,
So I
cute.
didn't have to. It was actually too windy to get a fire going.
Oh, well, okay.
It was too windy.
Safety first.
Yep. So yeah, it was good. Good
That
times.
sounds so good. I'm so up for doing that one day.
And everyone was so friendly. Like people were all over, like, let's see inside this. This is really cool. And taking pictures of like the staycation Scotland Instagram thing. So they must be going to like try and see if they
Check
could book
them
it or
out,
whatever.
yeah.
I did love it though. I feel like I was really living into. Remember I told you when I was younger, they used to say at school, what do you want to be when you're older?
Uh-huh.
And I said, a farmer.
Yep.
Right? It was
Why not?
I feel like I might do the full Jodie Marsh minus like the sex industry first and become
like
the
a teen
full.
version of.
Yeah.
She's been popping up loads on
I
that
might
feed,
end
by
up
the way.
being her. I might end up going down the route of going, I am just a country girl. I love it.
Thought of myself as a city girl.
Yep, and now I'm
Or a beach girl. I am. I'm both.
Yeah, I'm both.
Sorry, that was just my Nadine Coyle Tourette's.
Okay.
I can't help it. Speaking of that, by the way, have you guys seen, again, this might just be a niche for me, Ballerina Farm? So this is a whole thing that blew up this week because this woman, I actually don't know what her name is, but her TikTok and Instagram is Ballerina Farm, right? And she's one of those people that lives completely, what's the word?
Off
Everything.
grid.
She lives off grid. She's got like a big farm,
Right.
right? And everything is literally from scratch. She's got her own cows to make her own
really?
milk.
Wow.
She does. She's like the original. What's the girl's name that does
makes
the? Nara Smith.
Nara Smith.
She's like her. I don't know if she's original.
But
Actually, don't know who
country
came
girl,
first.
she's not buying
Yeah.
things from the shop. She's making
Yeah,
everything
she's
from
making
scratch.
it. So she'll be
growing
making
stuff.
like, oh, I'm going to make the kids yogurt something. She'll go and get the sheep's milk.
Oh, great.
And she makes the yogurt. She
How
makes the bread, everything, right? But her husband is a billionaire, like super, super rich.
Oh, man.
But they did like a article, the Times did like an interview with her, and the whole thing blew up because they were basically saying the husband refuses to spend any money.
Why? He's a
On-
billionaire.
So the thing that went viral was that the girl was opening her Christmas or birthday present from the billionaire husband, right? And she's going, oh, I really hope it's tickets to Grace. I think he's got an airline or something.
All right.
He is full blown like as rich as it gets. She's like, hope I get tickets to Grace. And do you know what he got her?
Oh no, it wasn't like
A cheesecloth or something like that.
It was an egg apron.
Oh.
Didn't even know that exists. It
an
was a
egg
little
apron.
It's a bit of cloth that if you're picking eggs from the
From your
chicken
hens,
coop,
yeah.
you put it in the thingy, and she's just like pure disappointed. So everyone is like, free Ballerina Farm. She doesn't want to be there. Apparently she wants to be a ballerina in New York, and the whole internet was kicking off.
Ballerina Farm is that whole thing could be a novel.
100%.
That's Ballerina
what it's
Farm's
like.
is a book title.
It's a
However,
movie.
I also feel like it could be a horror movie.
Yeah.
Probably could. But yeah, it's going wild. So the journalist that wrote that story is now come out, and she's making TikToks, and because people are saying you've set her up, you've wrote that article as if she's like trapped on the farm, but she really wants to go and be a ballerina. Because she does, she says
Yeah.
that in it. I wanted to be a ballerina in New York and live in the
Maybe
city.
she's not good enough to be a ballerina
Yeah.
though.
But she is good. She is good.
Is she?
Yeah.
Aye, but she's good in your eyes. You're no Juilliard.
Well, that's... Sorry?
Juilliard.
Who the fuck is Juilliard?
Lauren hits out with some wee bits of culture sometimes that I'm
where
like,
did you get that from? Who's
well done.
Juilliard?
The dance school.
that's
No,
fantastic.
that's not common knowledge.
You obviously never watched Save the Last Dance.
No, did not.
Oh, you disgust me, man.
Did you?
Yes, but I didn't remember this.
No. You're
Well
not
done, Lauren.
Juilliard.
You know Juilliard.
Fucking expert over here.
Well, I'm cultured.
You know what though? I have to say, see that Ballerina Farm girl, right? That for me is adults playing kids games, but on an adult scale. So what I mean by that, right? So we went to Balmaha, and they've got the dock bit where like all the wee boats and all that are. And there was a guy who actually, I don't know if he recognised me, right? Because I used to hang about with him when I was younger. His name's Greg, and he does that. Is it Scotland Undiscovered or something like that? He's got on TikTok.
Right.
And he's always wearing a kilt, and he'll show you like down by this river, heads, along there, and you'll find a ruin on the left. And
Is
blah,
it more
blah, blah.
Scottish than when you knew him?
Yep.
Yeah,
right.
they always are. They're always a wee bit more
But
Scottish.
I feel like he has to do that. It's like it plays up to the
brand.
And he's always
it's
got the
branding.
bagpipes, slow, like low music in the background. Yeah.
Yep, or it's the Braveheart music.
Welcome to
That's in my
Scotland.
head right now.
I'm going to cry. Braveheart music.
Yep.
So he does like all these little bits of like, in fact, do you know what? Him and his friend walked to Munich. Did you see this?
I did. Oh my God, yeah, I was following him.
So both of them were actually out on a kayak, or they were blowing this, like do this kayak, whatever. And they were both wearing kilts, and apparently they were going to actually go and do a bit of filming, like put their drone out and then go over to the other side of the loch, and they were going to camp and all this kind of stuff. And I was speaking to him, I had a hat on though, but I don't know if he recognised me. Anyway, and I was saying to them like, oh, what are you guys doing today? And they were like, oh, we're going to go over there and camp, but actually the river's quite choppy, or the loch's quite choppy, so we're going to just take the car around, then we'll camp there, then we'll walk, then we'll do this. But it's all content that they're making, right?
Yeah.
And I was just like chatting away, that was fine, left. And I said to my mum, I was like, isn't that just kids out to play, but adult version?
Yeah.
That I'm going to go on a wee boat, and I'm going to just go over and I'm going to camp over there for a few days.
How
I'm
fun.
just going to go out and explore. Like, you're out to play.
That is so
You're
fun.
literally out to play. I love
We need to do
that.
that more.
It's so good.
Do you need to? I would love to do. I've got a canoe, kayak,
You get a kayak and paddleboard.
and paddleboard. We could do that.
This is why summer's so good, because you can do all those things.
Yeah, it's not
There
great
was-
though when it's weather like this.
I know, but most of the time it's been all right. We could have went canoeing.
We could
There
have
was a
made more
guy-
of it.
There was a guy that I actually saw on TikTok, and I wondered if it's the same guy. It's probably not, because this guy didn't have a canoe. He swam to
With
did
the
you see him?
tiny
Yeah.
sleeping bag,
He had
yeah.
a sleeping bag, meant to be waterproof, but it
Which-
wasn't waterproof. He threw it on his back, made a TikTok. He's like, I'm swimming to that island.
He just swam there.
He
Yeah.
fucking swam. He
Which-
swam to the island.
I hate to be the safety conscious one here, right? But it's so fucking dangerous.
There's a good
People
current in there.
do not realise how dangerous that is, especially when you're wearing clothes and all that.
Yeah, people like so many people have died in that loch. But yeah, he swam to the island. His bag, which is meant to be waterproof, got filled up with water. So he got there. All his clothes are soaking wet. All his stuff that he brought with him is also soaking wet.
Good old food.
He had a tin of beans,
Oh, bless.
and he just kept saying,
Diverse.
he kept saying,
Love beans.
"This is amazing. This is so good. Like, I'm just going to sit here." He got a little tin foil sleeping bag. He climbed inside. He made a fire.
That's
He said-
not a tinfoil sleeping bag. That is a hypothermia blanket.
Yeah, that's what it was like. And then he woke up in the morning. He said he slept on the rocks in a tinfoil bag, and then he was going to just swim home.
I love that. Why
How
not?
different are people, by the way? See,
It's
you think
great.
about it.
Did he have a life jacket on it?
No, he was wearing his clothes and his shoes.
He swam in trainers.
He swam in trainers. I just imagine him doing like a big wet dog shake when he got on the island.
And then just puffs up.
So dodgy. We weren't allowed to wear wellies in sailing club because if you fell in and your wellies filled up, then you're...
Oh, it creates the vacuum.
Concrete boots.
You're
Creates the
down.
vacuum
Right
and
to
you're
the
down.
bottom.
Yep. That's
But yeah,
very
this guy
true.
wasn't safety conscious. He had no health and safety team. He was on his own.
Apparently there's 5 foot trout in there.
Oh, that's
Sack
terrifying.
that. That's like the height of you.
I know. 5 foot trout.
At what point does a 5 foot when does that become a predator? Really?
When it goes over
I'm saying
3 foot.
5 foot.
I'm sure they can bite.
Pike.
Pike. Oh, it's a 5 foot pike, not trout. Trout
Pike
trout are
bite?
small.
What's
Trout are
the
small.
difference? Well, not
I
at
do not-
5 foot. That's why I was like, Jesus
I do not know my
Christ.
fish.
Pike
but
are huge.
It's 5 foot pike.
And
No,
pike do
sorry, not a trout.
And we never know.
Could
Is
be.
Nessy there?
Not in Loch Lomond, but I mean, could be in Loch Ness. Or the clues in the name.
Did you find
Nessy,
Nessy was in
Ness.
Loch Lomond?
Loch Ness Monster, not in Loch Lomond. Is this really just hitting you after all this?
Where's
time?
Loch Ness then?
It's at Inverness.
Is that where she is? I thought she was in Loch Lomond.
She's saying it's a female.
No.
Have you always been looking for Nessy in Loch Lomond?
You were looking for Nessy with me when we were at Ballerina that day.
I think I was.
You were.
Fine looking. What were you doing?
We were looking in the water.
What, like it's just going to jump out?
Never know.
This mythical creature.
I didn't know she was in Inverness.
Yeah, Ness.
That is
Nessy.
so
That's where it came
funny.
from.
I just assumed it was Loch Lomond because everybody went there.
No, everybody goes to Loch Ness as well, I think.
You just don't know about it.
I didn't even know there was a Loch Ness.
Yeah, really? Fuck's
The
sake.
Loch Ness
Is Loch Ness not
monster?
the biggest one?
I thought that was her name though.
Oh, she's just...
Nessy.
Okay. I
I
love
just never
this
put
so
two and
much.
two together. That's
I love
so
this
fun.
so much.
33. 33.
You know your ballet skills, but you don't know your lochs.
That's lochs. Right, Scottish, right at the back of the throat.
I know.
That is the biggest curveball ever for me. But he's no Juilliard. Sorry.
When I was driving in the camper, right, what kind of songs do you reckon that obviously we were listening to? Because it would have been like
Road trip.
country.
Oh, I really hope it was Britney Spears, like from the Is it Crossroads
Crossroads.
movie?
It should have
yeah.
been. It should have been. But I was
AC/DC?
actually no, it actually wasn't. So I'd be driving, like a wee playlist of mine would come on, and I'm very much into Charlie XCX just now. She's everywhere.
Yeah, but what does she sing?
She sings that the Apple song.
What Apple song?
The apples running.
All right, okay.
She sings that. She sings loads of songs, right? But anyway, I was driving, right, and then my mum was like, "This is really not the vibe that I thought we were going to go with."
Yeah.
It was that new one. It's like, I wanna part it, lick it, split it, something to get up in it.
Yeah.
It's literally like
No, you need to go for the country.
it's well, no, it was like basically full instructional lick out.
Yeah.
Music.
Wow.
Great.
I know, and you know what?
Anyone else looking in would be like, oh, that's so wholesome. I'm like,
If only you could hear.
only you
what's
could
going on in
hear. It's really going down in here.
Pardon the pun.
Oh yeah. But
Anyway, what's been happening this week then? So
I've been away.
you've been away. The schools are going back next week.
I can't believe that.
How is that?
I'm scared. I'm actually scared because I'm not organised.
I'm not
Same,
organised
not
either.
done
I've got their shoes and that is it.
I've got more
Shoes and
stuff.
bags.
Do you know what's ridiculous though? Is the amount of shoes that you need. I don't know if yours are the same, but we have school shoes,
Right.
PE shoes, and then also shoes for wearing inside.
And
Which they never wear.
Oh no, they wear them every day. Straight away, they take their shoes off and put the wee
Indoor,
plimsolls on.
yeah.
So that's 6 pairs of shoes I had to buy one day. 6 pairs.
It's mad, isn't
I
it?
hate to be a pure stick in the mud, but what I'm really against
What?
the fact that they need this new school bag every year.
No, they don't.
They don't need it.
Especially
They genuinely
Niggle
don't.
one.
Why are
but
we doing this? Why are we doing like
we
can
do it
not
to
just
ourselves.
go right? The school bag's actually fine.
Yeah, I feel like it should be universal. If you bought a Smiggle bag, make that last at least 3 years. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's so fucking
They
expensive.
end up bogging though after. Like the
Yeah.
girls' ones do anyway. Jack conned me out of a bag yesterday for school and I'm like, mate, that's tiny. And he's like, oh, it's fine. Granted, second year, I don't need as much. He's got a locker as well.
Oh, good.
That Montrex that they all sent me, like all the
Yeah,
older boys
I
are
see
now
that.
wearing now. Which obviously it's party time on Saturday and I was like, what are you wearing to your nana's party? And he was like, I'll just wear my green Montrex set, like a full tracksuit. And I was like, no, you're not.
Stop that right now.
That's all he was planning on wearing. He's like cartoon character, like goes from grey to green,
Oh my
grey to
God,
green,
that's
and then he'll throw in a
hilarious.
wee orange night set or
Yeah.
whatever.
It's like an avatar.
Yeah.
But that's what that
3
is,
skins.
isn't it? That's
That's
it.
it.
He was actually, do you know what? He came down the stairs last night, right? And he was arguing with me about his Xbox, right? And I'm looking at him going, you're like a tiny little man now.
Oh, I noticed that last night.
Like scary.
So weird. And he's so tall.
I know. He pure towers over his nana now. It's really funny.
It's when
he
you
is
get the
so
deep
tall.
voice, it's scary.
He's well taller than me now.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's taller than you.
No.
Lauren, he was
No.
stood next to you. He was taller than you.
That's so small.
What height are you? Are you 5'9"?
I think I'm like 5'8", 5'7".
I think you're 5'8", 5'7", 5'8".
5'7",
What are you?
5'8".
Which is actually funny because whenever anyone sees us in real life, they always say that they thought I was a lot taller than I actually was.
And what are you? 5'5"?
5'5", if that. I actually met a woman, did I tell you this? That I met a woman out a walk with the dogs and she'd said something to me about height. I can't remember how it came up in conversation. This is a random person, by the way.
Uh-huh.
Chance encounter.
Uh-huh.
And she was like, what height are you anyway? I was like, I'm 5'5". She went, "Pff, no, you're not. I'm 5'5" and you're smaller than me.
Oh,
I was like,
Sorry.
okay, stranger.
does that even come up in conversation?
I don't know. I
What
can't
height are you?
remember. To be fair, you know what I'm like. I'll talk to somebody for
Yeah.
like I'll know their full life story.
Yeah, you will.
So of course I'm not going to know their CHI number for the doctors and their height and weight.
I would love to just
BMI.
shrink a wee toty bit. I'd like to be 5'6".
You will be shrinking as you get older anyway.
I know, but it's not happening quick enough.
Everything apart from your nose and ears. will
Great.
shrink. Something to look forward to.
Great. Big massive ears and a big massive nose. and big, massive me.
But it perspectively will make everything else look smaller.
Dinky.
Dinky small.
So dinky.
Little small.
So we had a wee meeting this week again about our O2 Academy
Live
show.
Buzzing.
Tickets are flying.
I can't believe they're going to put our name on that outdoor bit.
Oh my God, why is that
You know
so
the wee
exciting?
tiles? They're going to put our
Yep.
name on the light box tiles outside. How cool is
Madness.
that?
Absolute
Do
madness.
you think they'll put our actual names below it? Because they can actually do like the big title and then with blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, let's ask them to do that.
It's very cute. I love that for us.
We need to come up with a theme, and we need to tell everybody what the theme is.
Well,
If
we
people
have a theme.
messaged,
We know the theme.
We kinda know
Stop
the
being a
theme.
big cock tease, Ailey.
we need to do photos for the theme, and we need to tell everybody what the theme is.
The
so that we can-
photos for the theme. I am buzzing.
So
By the way, I'm actually
exciting.
buzzing about the ticket sales because they've actually opened up the
Yeah.
balcony.
Yeah.
So we've got more seats. If anyone does want tickets, by the way, go and click the link now and get them, because I have a feeling as soon as the kids are back to school and people are like, they're over their summer holidays,
Yeah.
things are getting planned for like the next few months, they're going to go. They're going to go.
Mm-hmm.
That is actually a full psychological thing, by the way, because that's exactly what I do. The school goes back and I go, right, I'm going to start planning things for September, October, November. I want to know what I'm doing in the October week. Basically, your next plan is your next holidays, isn't it?
Yep. So make sure you go. It's the 18th of October, Friday the 18th of October.
Literally the start of the October
The start of the October week.
And it's a Friday night, which is so good because then you've still got your full weekend as well.
Yeah.
week. Uh-huh.
To be hungover.
Exactly.
I'm not going to be hungover. I'm going to be fine. I'm going to really
Are
pace
you
myself.
gonna have a wee drink with us this
Yeah,
time?
I'll be fine. I'm over it now. I needed a wee bit longer before I drank again.
I could murder a wee gin and ginger beer right now, I'm not gonna lie.
I
really?
could as well. Absolutely.
I better not. I'm already in trouble for my MOT, so I better not drink and drive and all.
Stop that right now. That is the adult admin that just never ends.
I don't even know what an MOT stands for. I don't know what an MOT's for. None of that shit inspires me, interests me, don't care. Can I drive my car? Is it drivable? Yes.
The worst thing is those people, right? The DVLA or whatever they're called, sending letters. They like to send letters for things.
Nobody sent me a letter.
Oh, no, they don't remind you about your MOT.
Why?
I don't know.
It's just cruel.
Do you know what they need to do? They need to do what the NHS have done, which is get text. Just
Yeah,
text.
me.
Yes.
The most amazing thing that I have discovered, right? And I know that this has been on phones since time began, probably, right? But it is life changing. You know, we love a voice note, hence why this all came about, this podcast.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't want to voice note someone, but you actually you need to text them, especially if you get a text back saying, sorry, I can't listen just now.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, got to actually use my hands. Text to speak.
Oh,
do
it
you
doesn't
like
pick
that?
up.
By the way, mine knows me so well. I can literally talk like this and it'll send it.
Honestly,
I
didn't know
swear
that.
to God, it is amazing.
Text to speak.
Is it ghettos for girls?
No,
But
nope. Mine knows my accent.
does it not just take as much time to say
No.
it?
No, because sometimes people can't listen,
Oh, okay.
and it's so fast.
I'll message one of my pals who works 9 to 5, and if I message between 9 to 5 and it's a voice note, she's like, I can't listen. Can you just type that out? And I'm
exactly.
like,
And it's so
Great.
long. Whereas you can literally just send a voice note, but it will translate it in text for you.
Nice.
It's brilliant. I love it. I've been using it quite a lot recently.
Do you know what my highlight of the week has been?
What?
It's been a high and a low. I had to cut all my nails off. Look at them. They're like little stubs.
oh, they
Not
are.
used to seeing this.
I know. It feels weird. I feel like I've got boy hands.
But do you not feel like your fingers are now more functional than ever?
So See, texting, I love that wee, like, stubby feeling on the phone.
Oh, lovely.
But I've got so used to texting with, like, the bone of my thumb for
Yeah.
when you've got long nails that I keep doing all the spelling errors. So I'm so sorry, seeing as you two are the only people that I fucking text.
I've not
So-
had to text from you in about 3 or 4 days, Lynn.
What?
I've not had to text from you in about 3 or 4 days.
I know you did text me this morning to say, are you okay?
Are you
Are
alive?
you al-
I'm
literally,
fine.
Lynn, are you alive?
I'm
And
alive.
I've just got stubby thumbs and I can't reply.
I'm so ashamed.
Right, why did you have
Got
to do that?
chums.
Because my thumb broke, then that finger broke, that thumb had already broke.
Why is this like
So-
a nursery rhyme? This my thumb
broke
my
and my-
finger, my
I
then
think my thumb, my arm, my leg.
Oh, good the lift as well for doing it. Yeah, so we've got little stubs, little nubbins. I'll need to go and get them fixed.
I've actually mine are too long just now and it
Oh no,
kills
I
me.
really like yours.
No,
just
I like
now.
the look. I like the look, but I feel like I can't. I drop things all the time.
Ailey, they're
not
barely
even
off.
long. Can anyone see that? See, to me, that is really long and it's annoying. And I feel like I just wee things just annoy me when I've got long nails, and I feel like I have to constantly clean them
Why?
Yeah,
just-
stuff gets stuck under
because
them.
stuff gets stuck under your nails.
What are you doing?
That's just natural. If you wash your hands, you need to like scrub under your nails.
I never had to scrub under my nails.
Well, do a wee swab test under there. You'll find some surprises. Not now.
Not now. It's just skin.
Have you actually ever looked at that before?
What?
People on TikTok that will take things and put it underneath a microscope.
I don't ever want to know that. I don't ever want to know
People
that.
taking a scraping from behind their nail and going like that and looking at it, and there's like wee beasties.
Do you know what's funny though? It's the process of the fact that I think all of us have got tatty lashes on now.
We
The
really...
fact we spoke about it and now we're all just sitting
Did
there
I
like,
influence you?
you actually did. You did.
Was it the best influence in your life?
No. No.
I'm not quite there yet, right? But I'm getting there.
What ones have you got on?
I don't even know. I've got the Chloe ones, but I've not tried them yet. I've got the ones that I've got are the ones that I got in Aberdeen, which was like the full kit.
Yep.
My only thing with them, right, is that see when I put the glue on
Yep.
and then get ready to do it, see if I stumble a bit with these big fucking nails trying to get the thingy, all my lashes like clump together.
Same.
Yeah.
And it's so annoying. And then I also find it really fiddly to get it in the right place.
Oh,
No, see, I've just been throwing them on, right, and that's been fine. But a couple of times, like this morning when I woke up, I was missing 2 off the right eye. So inner corner and like second one in from the outer corner. See, trying to get the middle one in because there was basically one eyelash of my own. I'm going, where am I sticking this to?
I do think I'll get there eventually. I want to see how long I can keep these on for. The last time I did them, I only kept them on for maybe like 2 days max. But it's meant to be 2 weeks, isn't it?
you can keep them for like as long as you want.
Up to 2 weeks, yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I wash mine though.
So do you take them actual off and like put them under hot soap
You
water?
can actually reuse them, yeah.
Yeah, I've kept them all. They are in good condition, but that glue is so sticky. That's what happened. Like
Buy the remover.
No, I've got the remover in the kit, but like I had it all over my hands this morning because I was trying to get out the door in time to come and get you. I had a big black bit up here. I'm pretty sure there's still black underneath my eye.
No. But wait, I've actually got a black eye because I am talking about being clumsy. Opened the back door, the boot bit for that van.
What one?
And it's got hydraulic, like pressurized, like one of those.
Yeah.
And it literally, I went to close it again, and instead of, I'm not very strong, it seems, I went to push it, and it literally went up, and it fucked me in the face. And two like pure seasoned camper vanners were looking at me like, first time, eh? I was spot the newbies. I actually think I've got a black eye.
What one is it? That
Here.
one?
It's actually very tender.
Is it?
It's. I would have loved to have seen it back.
Yeah.
It would have been.
In
It would
slow-mo.
have been a you've been framed moment.
I am not even being funny, by the way. I genuinely think I have the early stages of like dementia or something.
Are you going to bed yet? Are you like sleeping?
Yeah.
Because remember last time we were, Lauren's like, I just keep these bags under my eyes and I don't know why I get them. And then the way home she was like, I never went to bed until 4:30. Just wonder why that happened. You need to go to bed.
I do go to bed. Do you think that's
time
why
did you
you
go
don't
to
have
bed last
any?
Could be. I go to bed nice and early. I've got a recommendation.
What?
Right. It's a really weird one, right? I actually put this on my Instagram stories the other day. It's a documentary called Last Breath
Right.
on Netflix, right?
Is it about
So-
dying?
No. Oh my God, it's so good, right? And I can't really say like why it's good. You just have to go and watch it. It's about North Sea divers. It's one of those really weird ones, right?
Is MD die in it?
I can't tell you that, right?
Oh,
By the way,
no.
can I just interject very quickly?
What?
You pure love anything geography related.
Do you think so?
You do.
Yeah, I've said
You
this,
like
Andy,
you
before,
like
but
sea
genre.
stuff.
Genre.
You like icebergy
Yeah.
type.
Also love
adventure.
weather.
You like weather
Yeah.
stuff. You like mountainous stuff.
Oh, I love that.
That you have a whole genre.
Yeah.
She's a yeti.
You actually pure like anything geographical.
Yeah, do. That's true, actually.
Right.
And so does Oliver. Me and Oliver, we sit and watch like volcanoes and tornadoes.
I would find it
TikToks and
interesting
everything.
once I'm into it, but see if I seen it advertised and it had like a map and all that, I'd be like, oh, it's so boring.
Boring.
Well, I speak to you know Ash, my other Ash is
Yeah.
my other. I've
other-
got 2 Ashes, and it's weird, which is why.
Actual burn to you.
Did you feel
I
that?
did. That was a pure picture.
My
other
That's why I not
Ash.
phone you once, and it was
Okay, sorry, I'm just deceased over here. Can you just give me a second to... Because something would put
Ash,
pads
who
on
is-
me.
and she'll probably be listening.
Other Ash.
The Island Mama Life on Instagram, right? She lives in Shetland, and her husband's
I
a
really
deep
like her, but
sea diver.
I hate her now.
You're like, there's only room for
I
one
like
Ash
her,
around
but
here.
all of a sudden, pure jealous as fuck.
Her husband's a deep sea diver, right?
Right.
And goes away for like long lengths of time.
Mm-hmm.
And I've never really understood what it was. And she was like, go and watch this documentary. It's really interesting, but it also shows you how terrifying it is. Do you know that, see, when the divers go down, they have to get, it's like a pressurised thing, right? So they have to, it's called like doing sat. So they change like the pressure so that you can go really, really far down.
That's right.
Do you know as soon as they get down to the depth that they're at, they get a helium voice, and they have that for the whole month. The whole month. So see when they're all underwater, they're speaking to each other like, can you pass me that water over there?
That is a pure ick. How do they go deeper than a submarine?
I think about it as
Does he go out in the water?
Yeah, then they go out. I swear to God.
What is he looking for?
I don't really understand that. I don't know what that is they're doing.
Is it oil?
I think they're fixing like rigs and stuff like from the ground. I don't really know.
Stop that right now. They speak in a high pitched voice
The whole time.
I'm sorry, I'd have to divorce
Well,
it.
the guy said that. The guy was like, obviously the guys are down there. They can't communicate with anyone for like a month.
Yeah.
And he was like, it's funny. It's always funny for the first 5 minutes and then you just get used to it. But everyone's got a pure high-pitched voice.
They must be lower than a submarine then,
Like,
because you don't get them in a submarine.
It would be like DJ Booney.
I think it's because they go...
Remember that?
No,
They used to do that with all the DJ songs when we were younger.
Yeah.
It was like just
this
put
one
it,
goes out to...
just put it pure high pitched, and now you've got one of them yourself
Yeah.
at home.
But she said that she's
Oh
like,
my
sometimes
God.
if he like sends in a message or whatever, he'll have like the helium voice.
You would have to plan things in advance. Like, oh my God, we've got a wedding next month. You can't be going down
No,
there.
but it's only when you're down there, and then
so once you come
you're
back
down there for the whole month. See, as soon as you come back up,
You're underwater for the whole month.
yes, the whole
What
month.
the fuck are you talking
And
about?
your claustrophobia probably couldn't
you
deal
couldn't
with it.
do it.
What do you mean? Have they got beds and all that?
Yeah,
They've got like
vigil?
chambers that are pressurised.
What are you talking about?
Honestly, it's terrifying.
You
and it
wouldn't
shows
be
you-
able to cope.
They live under the sea.
Under the sea.
They fucking Sebastian.
Yeah,
What?
it's mental.
For a month?
Yeah, for a month
A month. They're under there for 4 weeks.
Yeah.
with 2 other guys. It's just 3.
What? How do they eat?
Just
They
3?
take food down with them. They know
Ash,
they're
it's
going.
basically like a cruise ship, but instead of being on top of the water, it's underneath.
How do you get in without letting the water into where you need to be though?
Because you get in it first and then
And then it
they
dives.
go down. I don't really get it.
Oh, they're like in a submarine.
Yeah, well, that's what
I
they're
thought
going
they were. I thought they were fully engulfed in water for a month.
No,
Do
they
you
are
understand now why I was just not getting that whatsoever?
Yes.
Like, what do you mean they're swimming for a month? Right. So they're in like a container.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Right.
And there's
that's
like
different.
it's like a big cruise ship. I don't really get it. I'm probably getting this all wrong, but all I know is they get a squeaky voice for a month and they're not allowed to like come out of this pressurised bit. And it's got like wee tunnels. So you'll be in like one room, which is probably the same size as this, smaller in fact, right? And then they've got like a wee tunnel where they go through to the next bit.
They
That's
crawl.
the toilet.
Do they crawl?
They crawl.
Why?
It's like soft play.
Why would you not just make it you can walk? Why would you make them crawl?
Exactly.
Why
Make
would
it
you
bigger.
just make it bigger?
You've got
you
the
get the whole
budget.
fucking sea.
Uh-huh.
You don't need to worry about like who's on the next bit of land. Make it bigger. Why are you making them crawl through?
But
Where
you know,
do they go in the water? Like, do they stay in Scotland?
It's like off Aberdeen. Sometimes like up towards like Norway and all that.
Oh.
The North Sea. Yo ho. You know
No,
what?
absolutely never.
Sack that.
There's no way
But
possible.
wait, you need to watch the documentary because someone goes missing
Where?
in the ship,
in the sea.
in the
At the
sea,
bottom of the sea.
and he's diving stuff.
Uh-huh.
What are you talking
Did
about?
they find him?
I can't tell you that.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
It's heartbreaking and it's, oh my God.
Oh, great. So he dies.
You need to watch it.
He dies.
I was hooked. I was so hooked. Andy fell asleep. And then the next night I was like, Andy, I really like this. So I'm going to watch it again. I had no intentions of watching it again. I just wanted him to watch it. So I put it on and then I just KO'd after 2 minutes.
Did you watch it but watch him watching it to see the reaction?
No, I
of him
just fell
watching
asleep because I knew he would stay awake for it this time. But I was like, I want you to watch that because it was so good.
Okay,
Did
I'll
he
watch
like it?
Yeah. he
What's
said
it
was
called
brilliant.
again? Last Breath?
It's called Last Breath and it's on Netflix.
Good
Right,
recommendation.
okay, I'm going to watch that as well.
And it's
I
now
want to tell my
like,
dad to watch that,
it's
actually.
a wee thing for me just now because I'm going to watch Deepwater Horizon. That's another one. A movie about it.
I love that
Might
movie.
take up diving, who knows? Imagine
that,
me coming back in here like, hi girls.
Is that Mark
Imagine
Wahlberg?
Imagine she does the thing where she jumps in the water and she's like, I'm just going to swim to that island because I've watched Last Breath.
Great.
And Deepwater Horizon.
I don't think there's any swearing in this episode.
Well, we can.
Graham will be
gonna-
pleased.
We are making a specific effort to try not swear as much because TikTok fucking hates us
They
right now.
do. TikTok hates us.
We put on
really
we
do.
put on a TikTok, right, which was us talking about salmon DNA facials, and in one TikTok,
Which is an
we said-
interesting thing into
It's
the thumbnail.
interesting, but
It
we
should
said
have.
jizz, we said
Dick.
wank, we said dick,
Come.
we said it all. We said that it was like a bingo, like a swearing bingo, and we hit them all. And then TikTok was like, I'm not letting you talk again. And it shut us down.
It has.
So we're going to need to go like
Super PG.
super PG. for the next wee while.
Boring.
We need to have our own little list of alternative words to use. Instead of rat bastard, it's going to be rat. Give me another word that's
Bad person.
rat person.
Yeah.
Rat. What's a nice word for bastard?
There is none.
There is none.
There is none.
Rat rascal. He's a
He's a rat rascal.
Rat rascal.
You're such a rat rascal.
And we're going to need to have a full dictionary of different words.
Oh, wow.
Full dictionary.
You can't say
I
that.
can't even say that.
I had
Can't
to.
even say that.
I've been on my best behaviour. Literally on my best behaviour.
Minnie Mouse over here on her best behaviour. Lord, I love the Space Buns. If anyone isn't watching, by the way, this is on YouTube, so you can go and actually watch it. I feel like if you were to be an avatar, that's exactly the hairstyle I'd pick for you.
I'm pretty sure this is my avatar on iPhone.
Is it?
I
Space
think
Bun
so.
Girl?
Yeah.
Have you got one, by the way?
Yeah, I have one. I've given me a bouncy blow dry in it.
Of course.
And I've made myself very slender.
We never use them. It feels like weird to ever use them.
No, I think
My dad uses them all the time, but let's be honest, it's my dad's one, not
That's your one?
exactly his face.
And this one is exactly like him.
Exactly his face. So he often will use the one and it'll be like, you know, the one where their hands are under the chin.
Yeah, he does
it's
like
so
that one
pretty,
actually.
but it's
Yeah.
like the wee like love eyes,
hearts.
and then it's got hearts all around it.
Yeah.
So I'll send a picture of the kids and that's the reply. But my dad would never obviously do that face in his life, right? So in my head I imagine it's funnier because I'm like, that's your reaction inside.
Yeah.
That's your inside emotion.
But exterior.
The exterior would say no. the exterior would say no.
Lovely
It's like
pet.
somebody messages and you're like laughing my ass off, ha 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 ha, and your face is just like,
You twitched. You fucking twitched. Zoom that in.
it's like I'm laughing. It's this slight smile, like
No, you fully twitched.
I felt it.
I'm so glad I looked at you.
Anyway, we're out of time, guys.
Out of time.
Aye.
I feel like today's been a wee more, it's more been like a catch up.
A nice wee catch up,
Just a lot
chill.
of singing in ages. I've also not been speaking a lot.
So we need to
I've
get.
been off the phone, off the gram. I have not posted anything on Instagram in about a week
Oh, by the way, I've been the same.
because I've just been quite living in the moment.
Summer
Do you know?
holidays takes it out of you.
It does. We're at, but listen, we're almost at the end here. We
I'm
really,
desperately-
really are.
desperately trying to get
P5.
P5 feels so big,
P5's
doesn't
horrible.
it?
P5,
I feel like P3 I can deal with.
S2.
No, but you've been here. I feel like P5 is like your upper school. Oh,
Yeah.
horrible.
5, 6, 7. Yeah, she is in the upper school part now.
Horrible.
I'm gonna have a P1 and a P3.
Oh my god.
I love the fact that we have the exact same P1, P3, S2.
That's
Scary.
mad. How does it happen?
Scary. But I feel like, what do people want to hear the now?
Yeah,
Like
we need
any
people to send-
topics, yeah, or anything that's pissing you off, or anything that you want us to debunk. Anyone you need us to phone for yous, we'll get Ailey on it.
Yep.
She can do our wee Glen Eagles.
That needs to be a whole section. It needs to be called alias.
Alias. That is so good.
Because we have to give you an alias.
Yeah,
We do.
yeah. If you want us to phone, I really like that. If you want us
Yeah.
to phone someone, even if it doesn't need to be like an establishment, it doesn't have to be a business. It could just be
A person.
a person.
Just
Yeah.
to let you know someone wants to end their season of friendship with you.
Yes.
Heard you've
It's
been up
been
to
great.
heard you've been up to XYZ and see what they say. Get their statement. We're journalists now.
We are. Journalists.
Right.
But it's pranking people.
It's
That's
yeah.
what
Well,
it is.
open,
Why not?
Open to prankies as well.
Open to
Always open to
prankies.
prankies.
Bring back all the 90s stuff.
If you want to come and join us on Confession Sessions, then click the link below and you can get an extra episode every single week. You also get exclusive access to merch.
Which, by the way, I think they're probably sold out.
I think they've sold out by now. I'm gonna
Make
say.
a new order.
Yeah. Exclusive access to merch and show tickets as well. We'll leave show ticket link below. If you want to send your stories in for next week, it's 07428 957 885 and we'll see you next week.
Bye.